along with other legal scholars, and said the president is clearly overstepping the rule of law. And that rule of law is our Constitution. And if our president and our administration doesn't follow the rule of law, why should anybody else? With his policies, he's amplified and created a global policy of unenforcement that's going to make this situation worse. And if you really, really want to fix immigration, wait till the new people that have been brought into Congress, into the people's house. And I think the people spoke loud and clear. They don't like the direction that we're going. They don't like unilateralism. And give us time to fix the immigration process. I don't know anybody in Congress on either side that is against responsible immigration reform. And we have measures that we want to introduce at the first of the year to start with this. But to do what he's done is damaging to America, and it's damaging to our Constitution. And if President Obama believes in the Constitution as a constitutional scholar, he'll stop this action and let us fix it the proper way.
Congressman, he's made it pretty clear what he believes in and what he doesn't. He's not going to give you
all on our side too, where we stand. And
well,
I'm really
it's not so
honored
clear, if I may say, Congressman, because your leadership has had the opportunity with 4 bills reported out of the Judiciary Committee that John Boehner could have easily taken the lead for the Republican Party with that legislation and driven immigration reform to a logical, rational conclusion and solution in the national interest. He chose not to. I've supported Congressman Goodlatte's bills. I think they're the intelligent approach that the country needs. Why in the world is your leadership not acting?
Well, you know, you'd have to ask Mr. Boehner on that.
Well,
what I can tell you,
I'd be delighted to, but do you have a sense as to why he's not?
well, you know, there's so much contention in there. So many people want to start with border security and send out the message that we have to start with border security and enforcing the laws already on the book. To put more laws out there that this president and this administration's not following, and that again goes back to the Constitution, Article 2, Section 3, that the president shall take care to execute faithfully the laws of the land. And you know, the thing with the omnibus bill that we just passed, over the last 2 years, we've been fighting on short-term resolutions, the CRs.
No, and that was one of the reasons. I understand, and I think you all did exactly the right thing. It was,
well, and that gives us time now.
Absolutely a rational thing to do. But what I'm asking you is, what is your sense and other members' sense of what the leadership is going to do? Because frankly, we've heard years of a lot of talk and not much effective action by the Republican majority in the House, joined now by the Senate. Do you believe you can carry this to a reasonable, rational conclusion?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a new Congress. The American people spoke. They handed us the baton. They expect us to show leadership. And that was one of the reasons I voted on this bill, because now from the first of the year, when we swear in as the new Congress, we can start fixing these problems that have been plaguing our country. Instead of doing crisis management with another CR for a short period of time, we can focus on these problems that our nation has put off, or Congress has put off. Immigration's been broke for over 30 years, and for the president to run ahead and do something unconstitutionally, illegally, is not going to fix it. And if he really cares about solving this problem, he'll wait to the new Congress.
Congressman, there you go
again. The president to do that.
There you go again. You all got to quit worrying about what he's going to do and focus on what you got to do, if I may say so, with all due respect.
I'm trying to be very polite about this.
Well,
because
don't waste that politeness here, because what our audience wants is straight talk, and I know that you're just the fellow to give it to them. We appreciate you being with us, Congressman. Ted Yoho.
I appreciate the opportunity to be on.
Thank you very much. Jeb Bush, raising the prospect of another Bush presidency. The former governor of Florida today tweeted, quote, "I am excited to announce I will actively explore the possibility of running for president of the United States." But a reminder, this is not the first time that the governor has stoked 2016 talk. He did so back in March. He released a new book on immigration, also sparking allegations he flip-flopped on immigration reform and the path to citizenship, that set off controversy which caused him to withdraw a bit, led to remarks in April that many illegal immigrants had come to the United States out of what the governor called a, quote, act of love. You remember that? And a new Fox News poll out today shows Republican voters would actually prefer Governor Mitt Romney over Bush. Romney, 19% to Bush's 10%. Governor Chris Christie, Governor Mike Huckabee, and Senator Rand Paul, all rounding out the top 5 with 8% support right now.